Good morning everyone, my name is Fancie. I'm a Thai expat who has just moved from Thailand to work here in Shanghai, China. I'm currently a full-time financial controller working in one multinational company in Shanghai. And in this video, I will mainly talk about how much does it actually cost to live alone in Shanghai, China. Alright, so very short introduction. I have been creating the content regarding my lifestyle and I always share some tricks and tips for those foreigners who are living in Shanghai. You might have known me from apartment hunting video, and I always mention that Shanghai is one of the most expensive city in Asia. So that you can probably imagine, right? I normally got several questions that how do I plan my budget and how much does it actually cost to spend my life here in Shanghai? And how can someone actually afford to live in such expensive city? And I'm still asking myself this question every single day. So the purpose of this video is to give the insight for those of you who are interested to move to Shanghai and live here. And here are the cost category that I will talk about in today's video. Rent, utilities, phone bills, laundry, transportation, food, grocery, shopping, beauty. Let's get started! So first, let's start off with the biggest portion or the most expensive cost category, rent. So as I emphasized several times that rent is the biggest portion of cost that you have to bear when living in Shanghai, due to the fact that Shanghai is one of the most expensive city in Asia and I believe most expensive city in China. I have to say that if compared to my home country Thailand, it sometimes can cost double or even triple to the price that I can pay in Thailand. It is insanely high, right? There are a wide range of apartment type that you could choose from. You can choose to live in a land house, in the apartment block, or in a high-rise building. And this option, of course, will impact the rental fee. So I will mainly talk about my own experience. So now I'm living in a one single apartment room. According to my experience, if you want to get a good quality, good condition, good environment, the range of rental fee of apartment in Shanghai is around 6,000 to 9,000 RMB per month. So it is actually depending on which type of room you are choosing. Each of every 1,000 step up, you will see a big difference in each type of room. Like, okay, if you step from 6,000 to 7,000, yeah, it is much better. If you step from 7,000 to 8,000, it has seen some significant changes in that price range. But you know what? For me, I would recommend you to choose a good quality, good condition, good environment room. Imagine this is not even your home country. You are living away, far away from your family, your friends, your loved ones, and each day you have to go out there fighting, working with your day-to-day life. And if you come back home with a really nice atmosphere, that could actually comfort you so much. Maybe you have to pay a little bit more, but for me, I think it is worth it because this room is going to be your home for several years after this, 3 years, 5 years, depend on your work contract. Next, I will talk about utilities. So utility in this case means electricity, water, and gas. And I already make a payment of my first 2 months of staying here in this apartment of utility bills, and it cost me 260 RMB per month to pay for the utilities bill here. But I have heard it before that normally the utility cost will be a little bit higher during winter time because people have to turn on the hot AC. But for me, during February, it is still winter and it's still very cold. So normally I will turn on the AC, the hot AC, for 1 to 2 hours per day only. And then I would just turn it off. And then I would just stay in my room without any AC on. And with that, I pay 260. If I can give you some estimate cost, it would probably cost you around 250 to 300 RMB if you are living alone in the apartment unit in Shanghai. Next, phone bills. There are some main phone service providers like China Mobile and China Unicom. I think you can choose either one of these, but personally I'm using China Mobile. Each month, normally I would spend around 100 RMB, and that just gives me the high-speed internet access every time when I go outside from my room. But when I stay in my room, I just use the free Wi-Fi that the apartment is provided. laundry. So here at my apartment, I will normally have to purchase the coin. I will show you. So here's the coin. Normally I have to purchase the coin to use with the washing machine and the dryer machine downstairs at my apartment unit. So each coin will cost 25 RMB. So every time when I go for laundry, I need to use one coin 25 to wash my clothes at the washing machines, and I have to use another coins to put in the dryer. So for example, in winter time, okay, you might have to use dryer. There is no choice. The weather is way too cold, too humid, so your clothes will never dry. I will do my laundry once a week. Each week it will cost me 50 RMB. 1 month it will cost 200 RMB for laundry. If you're talking about the transportation here, the main method of transportation mode I use is metro. So each day I have to commute from home to office and from office back to home. So from my home to office, it normally costs me 4 RMB, and from my office back to home, it also costs me 4 RMB. So that means each day I have to pay for the transportation cost here in Shanghai for only 8 RMB. And for 1 whole month, normally it will take me around 240 to 250 RMB only. But some people here decided to take taxi as well to travel around. But for me, I think it's not necessary because metro here is already reaching everywhere you wish to go. So normally I don't use taxi, I use metro because it's very convenient and so chic. Also have a cheaper option of transportation mode than metro. Can you make a guess? It's right in front of me right here. So if you wish to travel and exercise at the same time, we are having a public bicycle. Here are the bicycle, and it is so easy. I never used it before, but many people said that you can just scan the QR code right here. After you scan the QR code, the bicycle will unlock itself, and then you can just ride it anywhere you wish. It is so convenient and it is so cheap. But I'm not so sure about the cost per hour or per minute about the bicycle, but I will just search on the internet and I will put it here, okay? But I know that it's very cheap, cheaper than metro, but you have to use your own energy. Talking about shopping here, I would say you can find everything, all the global brand, and the price should be the same for all over the world, right? For shopping part, I think I would just leave it to you. I mean, it depends. If you are the real shopper, then yeah, definitely you will be spending a lot of money here in this city because there are plenty of malls. But for me personally, I would spend per week around 400, 500 RMB for shopping. Per month, it would be around 2000 RMB. For shopping. Not that bad, yeah. This shop is huge. So big. Is so long and I don't want to wait, so, and I just did my shopping already like the day before yesterday, so let's just check it out. You know what I enjoy doing is window shopping. Window shopping is like just look at the merchandise, clothes, everything, try it on, but yeah, not actually buying it. How about this jacket? So cute. I love it. $2.99. I like it. It's so summer. So cute. Look at the patterns. It is so delicate and nice and pretty. Shall I get this one, guys? Shall I get it? Finally. Bad example. Bad example. So now we are going to grab some breakfast. Normally I will have coffee and bread for my breakfast during the weekends because it's a special day and I will just have some good coffee. So I just treat myself with delicious coffee during the weekend. So yeah, let's go. So I just come inside Tim's coffee shop. This is my favorite coffee shop here. So let's order from the phone. So I just ordered my coffee. Again, we will order with QR code. Even when you come to the cafe, you don't even have to talk to the staff. You can just scan your QR code, pick your food, pick your coffee, pay for your food, and then you will get the ordering number. My coffee and I'm so happy and energetic right now. Let's talk about food. For breakfast, you can easily find some local Chinese meal like Chinese bun, youtiao, Chinese bread. Normally the price will be like around 4, 5, 10 RMB you can find. But if you decided to come to the coffee shop just like what I did, the price range gonna increase to 30 to 50 RMB, depends, yeah? If you're talking about the regular kind of food, like a normal lunch or dinner, I would spend around 30 to 50 per meal. That means per day, I would give you some approximate number. You might spend on food around like 100 or 150 RMB per day. But on the weekend, sometimes I just go out and have some food at a fancy restaurant. And there are tons of fancy, beautiful and delicious restaurants in Shanghai. And if you are going to that kind of restaurant, normally I would spend 100 to 150 RMB per meal. Total cost would be around 3,500 to 4,000 RMB per month for food. Because I don't cook and I mainly eat outside or ordering some food, so I'm not wasting a lot of money on groceries, but on average I would spend per month around 300 RMB. In the past I used to come to the supermarket like this and walk around for grocery shopping, but now I'm no longer coming for grocery shopping anymore because everything can be ordered via application. Normally I would use this application called lapse. It is really convenient. You don't even have to come out from your home and do some grocery shopping and carry some heavy stuff back home. So ordering online is really convenient, so I'm highly recommended. In terms of the cost of groceries here, there is one thing that I would like to emphasize. Normally the cost of products or merchandise here are pretty similar to my home country, but there is one thing that is a little bit more expensive than my home country, or I think it is really expensive comparing to the standard other toiletries. For example, shampoo, soap, hair conditioner, stuff like this are quite expensive. In order to solve this question, sometimes I ask my mom to bring it for me, or I even bring it when I go back to Thailand, so I bring it back here because it is quite expensive. Beauty! I went to do the manicure one, and that cost me around 150 to 200 RMB per time to have my nails done. And also I have done eyelash extension. It is a very good service. I like it, and it cost me 300 RMB. And also for haircut, I still haven't gone to any barber shop yet, but there is one small barber shop right below my building, and it is so surprising. It is a really simple small barber shop, and that place is really cheap. I saw the signboard, but I'm not so sure whether that's the real price, but it written there 15 or 20 RMB. I was like so surprised. It is so cheap. So for guys out there, I know that for guys you have to trim your hair regularly. This price is really customer friendly. But I used to ask my friend once, like if you go to a shopping mall, yeah, it's going to be a more expensive service, of course. I don't know. If anybody has some ideas, you can just leave a comment down below. But yeah, you can also find some cheap haircut service here in Shanghai. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope this video will give you a real insight of how much does it actually cost to live in this city of Shanghai. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to become a FunFancie family. And I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Whoever would like to come to Shanghai, have a safe flight and have a good life here. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.